Hello, everybody, and welcome back to D&D. What happened last time? Anybody want to recap?
We
Or is
defeated everybody.
We fell into a crack, appeared in a swamp,
Oh my
killed some
God.
mermans.
Some mermen.
We didn't kill them. We killed them in Minecraft. They're still alive.
Honestly, they probably should have not fought us. We did warn them, but I guess they didn't know what they're getting their heads into.
Cerby! I forgot. Can I eat the Can I eat the fish? All of the fish that we defeated.
You want
The
to eat
swarms
the
are
fish?
dead. I mean, there's one over there.
Yeah, you can.
I want to eat the big fish as well, and the medium fish too.
Alright.
Shall we finish the recap before we start doing things?
Yes, probably.
Sorry, I just remembered it in the middle of Zero explaining that I didn't need anything.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, I mean, not a whole lot happened, really. We kind of just...
It's been a good time fighting.
Yeah, we went through a dimensional portal back into, well, we don't know exactly if we're in the same world, but in a different fantasy world from reality, and fought some fishmen. Now, well, I guess we're just gonna have to figure out where we are. All right.
A reminder: there's a swarm there. So
there is, but they can't get to us because we defeated all the whatchamacallit?
The water weirds.
The water weirds. Yeah.
The wawa
Yep, they're just swarming angrily in the corner.
What if we give them some cookies? Will they be less angry?
Do you have any?
Do you have
Probably
cookies?
not.
I don't have cookies, but
That
I was
cookies
just,
were
it was
joining
just
the
a
dark
question.
side.
It was just a question.
Well, it's a stupid question, Kiwi. Should never have asked.
Womp womp. Cry about it. I already asked it.
All right. So I guess give Kiwi the stat sheets.
Mm-hmm.
And feel free to start whenever you're ready, Cerby.
You start munching down on fishes.
Yeah,
I
give me
don't
their
have the
stat
Quipper Storm
blocks.
stat block in front of me, but just know it's a bunch of Quippers and they angrily attack you.
Argoth says that he'll be less angry if you give him cookies, unless if you bake them.
Well, Argoth is never angry, so there's no need to give him any cookies.
Bro, if we ever saw Argoth angry, I think the world would end.
If we ever saw Argoth
I've
angry,
seen him
we would
get close a
attack.
couple of times in Baldur's Gate.
Well, with the way that you
Argoth
guys
just
play
tells
that,
you.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh, he's playing with you, Bird, and Draco. I would not be surprised in getting angry.
Says the person
Makes
who
sense.
nobody, everybody is traumatized by playing Baldur's Gate with.
I only ate one person. Only one. What is there to be angry about?
Oh my
One's too many.
God.
For the record, Kiwi played Baldur's Gate before we started this campaign, meaning that was an innate part of her before I even gave her this ability.
Yes.
Bro,
The fact that this ability of all things rolled onto Kiwi is kind of mind-blowing. Did you rig it somehow, Cerby?
No, I didn't even know that story in Baldur's Gate prior.
Oh my God.
You didn't let me be evil, so I'll just be neutral evil.
Well, it's really hard to be an evil person
Be evil?
with an Oath of
Because
Vengeance
being
paladin in
evil
the
is
party.
fun.
What makes it fun?
Because I'm evil.
This is just
Imagine.
Kiwi. She just gets to be
Is this
herself,
just a
finally.
loop? Yeah, this is just a loop. Why is it being good? Because I'm evil. But why is it? Because evil. It's just a
Yeah.
You
loop.
want to hurt and do terrible
That's
things
why she
without
falls for every
consequence.
villain.
Yes, I want to hurt other people and do terrible things without a consequence.
Can we not talk about
Yes,
this on
fine.
YouTube live? Oh my God, these people.
Well, we didn't say. Well, we didn't say anything that can like hurt us in any way, shape, or form.
Not you.
Me, no, yeah.
No, none of
Anyway,
us did.
shall we get going?
Yes, please. For the love of
Not going
God,
to say what-
get me out of here.
Were we not going to say what we got in our level ups?
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna say grace.
Maybe we should at this point. What'd you guys get from your level ups?
I got silvery barbs and dimension door.
You can play
And my
Portal.
health is now 55.
I actually forgot what I got.
I do enjoy a good dimension door.
It's not to mention shift.
I got
Thankfully, no.
I got fighting initiative, which actually lets me add the dex modifier into my offhand. So now I have both hands with the dex modifier, and my HP is now 47.
I would not trust Kiwi to draw my blood. I'll be honest.
Yeah, don't, because I'm scared of needles. I faint when I see needles, so...
Oh wait, I remember what I got. I got a correction in one of my abilities.
Kiwi got Eldritch Blast. That's a good cantrip.
And
Oh
I
yeah, I
got
also got Eldritch Blast. I forgot about that.
ethereal step.
Ethereal Step.
Oops, I didn't mean to rule.
Is that like a Misty Step, but not?
Right?
It's we have Misty Step at home. Although I think it's better than Misty Step from what I recall.
I can put Missy Step in there too, so if you want to read it.
As for me, on the level up, I picked up a feat, Warcaster. That way I can, when a hostile creature, oh, actually, I'll just put it in chat. Bam! Read!
Give me a TLDR.
I hate reading.
Where's the Subway Surfers? Like, come on.
I mean, I grabbed it because it gives you a Constitution saving throw.
Caster.
Maintaining concentration on a spell when you take damage. I get advantage on that, and there's like a ton of concentration spells that Paladin has, so yeah, just help me out with that. I could also maybe smite somebody if they ever try to run away from me.
It's a good one for a paladin since you're up close in fight taking hits. That's one I've never really taken as wizard because if I'm taking hits, then I have bigger problems. So
Probably shouldn't be there. Yeah. I mean, with me being in the thick of things already, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good feat.
Good feat.
Okay, so what are we doing now? You have successfully landed back in this dimension. You have stalled the fish. You are now in the swamps.
What time of day is it currently in the swamps?
Midday.
Midday? Okay.
Midday.
Midday.
Oh my god. Go home.
Well, I would tell you what my VRChat friends told me, but that would get us demonetized, so I can't.
Oh boy.
Just Kiwi being Kiwi. Alright. Is there anything that we can recognize around us? I would like to take a look and see. And cross-reference it with the map that I have.
Investigation, yeah.
Investigate. Can
I
everybody do that?
Too. Wait, let me find.
Because my investigation is 0. Never mind. I win.
Gamer.
So you trudge around in the mud. You're careful to avoid the angry quippers. They seem to be pretty common around in the water. And you see what looks to be kind of a raised dirt path in the distance.
Ooh. Well, I mean, if there's a path, then it must lead to some sort of civilization. Hey guys, we should maybe head in that direction. Guys?
Nah, I'm good.
Alright then.
Let's go
Screw
the
me, I
other
guess.
way.
I trust Revy with her 18 rolled investigation and shall follow her until the day I die.
Did you just call my character Cerby?
No, I said Revy.
Hmm.
She did say Revy.
Okay.
I don't know where you got Cerby from, but I said Revy, yeah.
Gotcha.
Pick me up at the dollar store.
No.
All
It
right.
sounds like a song I know.
So
I don't want to tell you the song I know.
What? You guys are on a roll today. Can I just say?
you
So you find the raised dirt path leading through the swamplands. It is the most solid ground you've seen in this area, and in one direction it appears to kind of go deeper into the swamps. Another direction seems to clear out a little bit. It's still like swampy, but there's less just nasty.
Quick question before we continue. Did we rest at all after the fight, or
No.
not yet? Yeah.
No.
After the
We
fight,
can do
no.
tiny hut.
No, we didn't.
We can do tiny hut.
We did not.
I mean, it
there's
is
no-
midday.
just
There is the option
long
that we
rest.
find a town, or we camp by the side of the road, and then continue
But what
from
if
there.
we get attacked?
Yeah, well, in either scenario, we could get attacked. Actually, doesn't Tiny Hut protect us from stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
an impenetrable dome.
The issue is we had to get it up. Either it's Kiwi would have to put it up in combat or get it up before we get into combat.
Well, she's not doing it in combat because it takes 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
10 minutes,
10 minutes.
brother.
If combat's
Mm.
going on 10 minutes, you've got other issues.
Well, at least we could probably find an area on the side of the road that isn't swampy and put up a tiny hut so we can be prepared for the next combat if we ever do get into one.
The
Yeah.
road itself is about 6 feet wide.
We probably shouldn't camp on the road itself.
You can just take up the entire
Yeah.
road space with your impenetrable dome.
Yes.
Yeah, I vote to set up a tiny hut next to the road.
I
Let's
agree.
do it.
Should be on mute.
Mhm.
Oh wait, I don't have any. Wait, I don't have any third spells. I don't have any spell
well,
slots.
Never mind.
Well, shit.
Bird.
Well, let's just venture forth.
Yeah, let's
That's what
just
we can do
try
about
to
it
find
now.
Oh god.
Let's just try to find a town, I guess.
Press onward.
All right. Okay. Which
Wait.
directions were there again?
You can still
Ritual.
cast it. You can just ritual cast it.
Okay,
It's the tiny
good.
hut. It's
Ritual
usually how
cast
you want to
that,
cast
please.
it anyways.
Okay, I am ritual casting the tiny hut to wherever Xero was pointing.
There.
I can't see your
Okay.
pings for some reason.
I
I'm
you
not
don't-
I don't think
pinging.
it
I don't have a map for this. Yeah, so
I don't know. Just put a tiny hut on
real quick.
Shyah.
On
Yeah.
Why on me?
Wait. I was gonna say on your tail, but I guess I thought Silver was gonna say something.
no,
Silver
I just-
wants it on top
Cerby.
of him.
No, I was just going to say, Cerby,
Like
make
the
one
bottom
just
that he
real
is.
quick. Make one on paint real quick.
no. Use your
How about we-
imagination.
How about we
Mind.
just do it on this square right here? We already.
That's our tiny
On the
ass hut.
rubble.
Yep. It's tiny. I think Cerby said 6 feet, right?
It's a tiny.
The road is 6 feet.
Oh. Why is the road? What?
It's not a big
It's a
road.
tiny
it's a raised
road.
dirt road.
Yeah.
It's a tiny
Tiny
road.
So yeah.
Okay.
It's a
You
tiny.
choose your prime location in the mud, and you set up your tiny hut.
Well, I'm gonna hit the hay.
Yep.
Not a whole lot else to do.
You're
So
just
long
sleeping
rest?
in the mud.
Yes.
Sleep.
Okay.
So we long rest. Yeah, let's go. Woo.
Well, it
You
depends.
guys long
You want a
rest.
short rest? What's wrong with
You
you?
wake up around midnight.
Perfect time to travel.
Uh-oh.
Nice. Let's get the flashlight going.
Okay. Which
But is there a reason?
direction do you wish to walk?
How do the paths look like?
Right is always the right answer. Oh.
The path were place that has less mud or deeper into the mud, into the swamp.
We probably shouldn't go deeper into the swamp. I haven't played a Miyazaki game yet, but even I know that's a bad idea.
Yeah, no.
Cerby's gonna make it poisonous.
I mean, I'm good.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm good.
So you carry us. You carry us all on your shoulders. So none of us takes damage. Let's go.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I
Everyone
can
should
carry.
be. Where's
Revy.
Tiny Hut? Tiny Hut is not.
But
I
yeah.
have to take Revy in 2 trips. Their armor's too much.
She goes naked.
But yeah. Well, if you insist. But I choose to go out of the swamp. I don't want to be there. I don't want to fight any more weird people. No weird water people.
I choose the clear path as well. Split the party. Split the party.
I wish to go this way.
You guys travel down the road that leads towards the more open swamp areas. In the distance, you're able to finally make out what looks to be a city. From your perspective, it looks like a very kind of tall, eloquent, like well-constructed, like almost kind of Gothic-esque architecture in the distance. Surrounding it, and it's like raised up maybe 15 feet out of the mud. Surrounding it are a bunch of rundown huts, kind of made of branches and shambles and grass and mud and shit.
Actual
yes, we do
shit?
have a ranger, but he doesn't range.
Maybe, you don't know.
Oh my.
Brother.
You guys
Says
approach
the man who doesn't stealth.
True.
I would indeed
Mr.
like
I
to
got a
approach the
nat
city.
1.
I think that's a good idea.
In a row.
Exactly.
Where are we? Wait, where are we?
That is an
we're gone.
immaculately drawn city.
You're welcome. Yeah. All the little brown circles are little dirt huts.
It reminds me of that
find it.
isekai, the isekai city that every isekai has.
Why do I see
it? Why is it always just a round city? There's always just a perfect circle city.
This is not to scale, but
we are
yes.
giants.
We're
Before you tell me you can't control sends, I know. Let me fix it. The map will let me click him.
I didn't even realize I couldn't control him.
Okay.
Oh. All right. Let's
So as you approach the city, you see better look at the dirt huts that are surrounding the, like not in the raised portion. And you see a lot of orcs.
I see.
Orc.
What are...
They're kind of bustling about doing their orcish things.
They do be bussing.
Going to town.
They're orkingly.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't want to trouble them.
Around.
We should
working out.
probably head up and see where we are, get some information. Is there the local adventurers guild that we can visit?
Are you asking an orc that?
No, I'm simply approaching the city and trying to... I'd like to observe and see around me. Oh, what are some things that we can go to? Places we can go to.
So there's a large stairwell leading up to the raised, kind of more structured part of the city. Surrounding you and the orcs, it looks very kind of tribal. You've got bigger huts, smaller huts. Orcs seem to be working on stuff. There's weapons. There's what looks like marrow corpses that they've hunted, different assortments of like what you would assume from a small orc tribe. The city itself, contrast that, is very clean, very structured, very put together. You can't quite make out individual buildings from down below. But yeah.
Do I know anything about how orcs live at all? Is this supposed to be normal living conditions for them, or what?
Or is this like the society division?
Yeah.
Like, generally speaking, orcs wouldn't have a city like the one that you see in the center amidst their civilizations.
So there's a slime.
So, but like the wooden huts and what? I don't know how you drew that conclusion. I think you're referencing the slime isekai show like Kane really likes.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, Rimru's just out there, just chilling.
I had to.
That's literally the only one I could think of.
Let's go and talk to Shion. Actually, it would be really hype to meet Gabiru. Not gonna lie. But are the dirt huts or whatever? That's just normal living conditions for them, except for the city in the middle.
Yeah, you can imagine that there's probably nicer orc villages than this one, but it's not all that uncommon. Like, it's not a surprise to see orcs living like this.
Okay. Can we approach the city, the raised up city? Is there a gate or something in the way, or
Is there
do we see any people there?
As you kind of approach the stairwell, you do see there is a large gate at the top of the stairs. There seem to be 2 guards on either side. They are not orcs. They're in full armor, though, so you can't quite make out what they are.
Ah. All right.
All right.
Go and talk to them, Kiwi.
Me?
Charisma.
Please.
Over charisma.
Can I seduce the orcs?
The orcs?
Oh my god.
I mean, you can do whatever you would like to try. Yeah.
My charisma is...
Just tell me what you're doing.
Where are the orcs?
They're around you, just minding their own business in their huts. Doing things.
Oh dear, I'm scared. Can I investigate? Can I check like what the orcs look like what they're wearing and stuff?
Don't you mean these?
Oh, sorry about that. I thought you were talking about these because I can't see pings.
Why can't you see pings?
I don't know. Let me join the thing.
Oni are the orcs' Japanese cousins? That makes sense.
Oh, wow, why is it so?
Means
Okay.
most Onis
So where are they working? Where are they working?
Everywhere, all around you.
Okay, then I would like to kind of like look from over here and kind of check out what they're wearing and like what the huts look like and what they're doing, kind of thing. Because I'm not good at conversation, so checking what they're doing might help me out.
So the nearest orcs to you in the huts that are close to you there, you see 3 like big looking guys who they're very broad, very muscly. They're wearing a lot of what looks to be probably hunted skins and a lot of like scales. You can tell that most of the hunting around here are of the marrows and a few mammalian creatures that you haven't seen that have fur. And they're currently discussing a bunch of like they have fish strung up between the huts and they seem to be conversing about them, though you can't understand the language that they're speaking.
Oh, then can Xero understand the language that they're speaking?
I probably can.
Every language.
Yes. Can
Then
I learn what they're talking about?
Yeah, they're talking about the fish. One of them is trying to buy some fish, and the others are like not wanting the price that he's offering.
I see. Okay. Well, I didn't want to go and talk to these people They didn't seem disturbed by our presence. I would rather go to the center of the city to gather information of where we are, because they're just kind of chilling. But at least that's my thought process right now.
Okay.
What about you
Are
guys?
you wanting to go up the stairs then?
Yes, I do want to approach. I wanted to send Kiwi to go and talk to the guards.
Why me?
You're a bard. This is literally your job. Your job as a bard.
Charm.
My
Your
job. My
Your job.
job.
It's job plus charm. Your charm.
Okay, give me a sec to mentally prepare myself.
Just imagine Zero's character literally shoving Flux up the stairs.
I would pick up Flex and then throw them in front of the guards.
Okay, can I hide behind these dudes and
No.
turn myself into an orc?
Why?
I don't think that's gonna help.
Why do you want to talk
Kiwi,
as an orc to people in armor?
Kiwi, you don't speak their language. Just let Xero do the talking.
Well, first approach the guards.
To the orcs.
You don't know if they're orcs.
Yeah, we don't know
Okay.
if like
Orc
the
looking
people in the city
people.
even like the orcs around it.
All right.
The knights themselves are tall and slender.
Tall and slender. Can I seduce the knight?
All right, Xero. If you really want Kiwi to talk to them, ask them if they can speak our language. Then he can force Kiwi to talk to them.
What? Why would I speak to them in orc? We don't know what they are. Have Kiwi go talk to them in common.
To be fair, you don't
Wait,
know the
don't
orcs
you-
don't speak common either. You just hear them talking naturally in
Yeah.
a different language.
Wait, I thought Xero just picks up languages after hearing it once.
I do. I can pick up anything.
Then you could talk to them.
I don't need to go talk to the orcs. I want Kiwi to go talk to the guards who we don't even know if they're orcs or not.
Fine. All right, go Kiwi. Have fun.
You try.
You tried, but your logic makes no sense. I will use my bard to their fullest extent.
Zero, let's play rock, paper, scissors.
No.
Are you approaching the guards, Kiwi?
Yes, I am.
Do you just walk silently or do you say something?
I say hello.
Hark.
Hark!
Hello. Hello, great guards of this beautiful city.
Oh my goodness.
What business do you have here?
This is the
Oh,
bard.
no, they understand me.
What?
It's called common for a reason.
It's, yeah. People speak it.
I was hoping they would understand me, so Zero would do the talking.
You want me to make the
Of course these were
decisions
going
and
to
do
be-
all the talking? What the fuck?
Of course, these were going to be humans. These are the orcs. We're trying to understand how the society works.
So we live in a society.
Like, we don't
So,
even know if the people
dear
inside like
guardsmen-
the orcs.
Dear guardsmen, my friends and I are just clueless adventurers. Wondering if there is a guild inside of your city to maybe pick up some tasks, turn some gold, or maybe help you guys out in some way, shape, or form.
You can't quite see his eyes through the helm that he's wearing, but you can tell that he's kind of looking down on you. I think that you would be better suited among the orcs. You have no business in this city.
I don't think I asked for your opinion about where I'm suited for. I'm asking if there's a guild inside. Oh,
Well, I shall remove you from the premises. And he proceeds to try and kick you down the stairs. Please make a dexterity saving throw.
This is the bard we have. Golly.
Make me a dex save, yeah. Okay.
Okay,
You don't
yes.
manage to you hold your balance, you don't fall, but he does. You could push you back a little bit. You down a couple steps.
I'm dying of laughter.
shame on you. Politely kicks you out.
Oh, he's not being polite
Well,
about it. He's got no desire to have
Cerby-
any interaction with you.
Cerby, listen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's exactly as I thought.
If I use a thunderclap on will it
Are
start
you
Don't
gonna attack them?
Not
Don't.
attack the guards.
Don't.
That would be a bold choice.
I will kill you.
I would leave you die. I would let you to die there. Like, would not fight.
I tried giving you another option, but you.
Okay then it's fine. Then I would like to pull Zero because this is now hurt my pride. Just kidding, go on. All shyness and all politeness is gone. I would like Xero to come with me and politely and very gently ask the orcs what the fuck's going on.
Actually, my suggestion before that, though, is we'll have just Kiwi duck behind a corner or something. And then let's see how they react to Aura talking to them.
Okay.
Or
It's like-
you're a half elf, correct?
I'm a half
I'm
elf. Yeah. Aura's human.
Or is human? Okay.
I'm human.
Okay.
I'm demi human.
You're human.
Very
variant,
human.
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Human variant.
Yeah.
So Flex comes down and Aura walks up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going one at
Just
a time.
act like you don't know each other.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do as you
Hello.
approach them?
Yeah, I just come to them like, good evening, dear gentlemen. I would like to understand a little bit more about the situation around us. Why are the orcs outside? Like, what is the situation here?
The other night, the one that Kiwi did not speak to, she speaks up. She goes, "What would you imply that the orcs enter the city?"
I'm trying to understand what is like the division here.
I feel like the division is
Clancy's
quite
The Division.
obvious.
Yeah, that's that. I talked to myself. Yeah, that's what I thought. Is there any chance that me and our friends, minus the bard, could enter
No,
and
don't exclude
join-
me. I
and
was
join the
perfectly polite.
Flex.
and
Flex,
join
you're a
the
shapeshifter.
guild?
Do you have business in our
course.
city?
We are just clueless adventurers, and we would like to understand a little bit more about where exactly we are. So
Brother,
I would.
why are we clueless?
Why are we always
I mean,
clueless?
we
Just say that
we
we're
don't
like
know where the
traveling
fuck we are.
adventurers and we'd like to know where we are. You could just
say
ask the
traveling,
guards.
bro. Like, stop saying
don't know
clueless, bro.
where
Makes it
we
look
are.
stupid.
Ask them. You can
know.
ask the guards where we are.
And,
You
and
just say
one more
we've
thing,
never
where-
been here, brother.
Shut the fuck up. And just one more thing.
Okay, sister. Gee, I'm sorry. I won't be visiting you next time.
Just one more thing. Where exactly is this? We came from a little swamp back there.
No.
Where exactly are we?
This is the city of Ark.
Ah.
Is this no? It Arg
Ah.
or
Ah.
Ah.
You can tell that I did not enjoy saying that too.
I see. So is it possible
Look at
for
the map
us
again.
to
Ah.
enter?
I'm so scared. I don't want to move.
Not without invitation. You are not allowed in. No.
Imitation?
Invitation.
Oh, invitation. Invitation. Got it.
No, without
I
invitation.
see. I see. Thank you. Thank you for being polite.
I mean, ask how we can get an invitation.
You could have
Just say
done that,
from
you
down
know.
below.
You could have
Yellow.
done that instead of making them mad.
They
Is-
insulted me first. Hello?
You could have just said you could have just said I talk to myself just like I did. Is there a way that we can get an invitation to join the city of?
If we had a reason to invite you.
Actually, oh my god, I keep on forgetting. You guys play D&D. I'm gonna go reset the donuts.
Come on, guys, make him do push-ups before he do it. Make him do push-ups.
Well, if you make me do it, I won't reset it.
All right, I understand. Thank you very much for your politeness. And I just step down and go for my friends. So, we need an invitation to enter the city. And there's obviously a society division between the orcs and the people inside. They don't like the orcs. Yes, we do, Joker. They don't like the orcs. Just by mentioning the hordes make one of them kind of flip out. So we could maybe talk to the orcs and try to understand, but I think trying to get an invitation, which they said, if we have a reason to invite you in, we can go in.
What if we get rid of the orcs and then they invite us into the city because we got rid of their liability?
I don't think that's the case.
So,
unless if the orcs are evil, I can't allow that to happen.
Genocidal secession.
All right, well, I can take a small break from resetting donuts. All right. I must ask the orcs about their current situation in order to truly decide what justice is here. So, is there any orcs near the party? Anybody that looks available to speak to, or any merchants?
Why do we want to talk to the orcs in front of the guards when they very clearly stated that they do not disagree with their choices? Why don't we talk to the orcs that are outside of the sight of the guards?
Well, I will specify then outside of the sight of the guards. I was thinking of it like, since they didn't see us and they had you approach them, and then Aura approached them, then they wouldn't know that we're affiliated
the stairwell is pretty tall, and they're not really paying much attention to you guys.
Yeah. So anybody nearby who looks like they're willing to talk.
You see an orc kind of by himself over towards one of the huts who is just kind of sitting there sharpening one of his weapons.
All right. I wish to approach said orc and attempt to speak to them in common first.
Okay. What do you say?
Hark,
orc. I'm a traveling paladin, and I would like to know exactly what is going on here because my friends and I were refused entrance to the city.
He kind of chuckles. Religious warrior. Everyone is refused entry to the city.
But why? This is strange. I've never come across this before.
Clearly, you've never met the High Elves before.
Oh. Well, I suppose my character would have a bit of an issue. But, Are the High Elves the ones guarding the gate?
The High Elves live in the High City.
High City? But then why do the orcs live here? Why do you serve them? Is that what is going on here?
No. Orcs serve no one but the orcs. The elves came. They took our land. They built their city. We live here now.
And Kiwi wanted to kill them.
Interesting.
Right?
I was just a suggestion that made the most logical sense at the very moment.
Do the High Elves do anything to you? Or are they simply just taking over your land? Or what is the arrangement here?
For the most part, they leave us be. They scoff at us, sometimes throw things at us from above the walls. But most part, the orcs live on our own.
All right. Interesting.
Justice.
Well, no. Okay. Here's the thing, right?
Then what's your justice?
The orcs don't really seem to care, at least from this one guy that we've talked to.
I know they don't. Yeah.
The high elves aren't really hurting them or using them as any slaves or anything like that. They just kind of took over a bit of their land and now are staying here for some reason. I guess it's kind of a neutral situation. I don't feel that we're justified in burning down the city of the High Elves, despite this being kind of a dickish move. I see. Well, the guardsmen did say that we would only be entered into the city if allowed to enter the city if we had an invitation. Do you know of how to obtain one such invitation? Have you seen anyone obtain one before?
I would not know. We simply sit here on the outskirts. We watch people come and go. To us, human, orc, elf, it's hard to tell the difference. But it would seem that the tall, lanky ones are the only ones who ever enter the city.
I see.
It's quite convenient that I'm a shapeshifter, isn't it?
Yeah, isn't it?
You
I'm
go
glad that you
inside
remembered
and be
after I
tall.
told you.
So basically, we send Kiwi alone inside, and she has to do everything alone. Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Well, I
think that
mean,
Xero might also be able to enter because he's half elf.
I don't think so. If they're high elves,
Also, didn't he say tall
What
and
if-
lanky? Kiwi, you're not gonna get tall.
I think
I can
they would.
pretend to be a high elf child.
All right, who has high heels? Let's give you the high heels.
all right. Forgive me, Sir Orc. I'm not familiar with the way that your tribe works, but do you have any leader that I can speak to learn more information?
Leader Mark might know more, but he's currently out hunting. Mark.
Ah, I see.
Mark.
Well,
I see.
thank you for assisting me. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.
He nods.
All right. Well, I'll return back to the party and relay what I have learned.
March.
Well,
Mark, no E.
Then next we're going to find Lois, then Peter. You know, just a bunch of characters.
I need to know more information about what's going on here first before I can make a decision. So, I think the best
we could
way
go find
is
Mark.
well, maybe, but also we still have the plan of infiltrating the city with Kiwi, which I think could be very interesting. Personally, I kind of want to see how that goes.
I wouldn't
This is
recommend it.
targeted.
and then it becomes a rescuing mission.
Or we actually end up burning down the city.
Okay, look, if they do capture Kiwi and hold her for ransom or whatever, that would give me justification to start a revolution. I'm just saying.
Okay. Okay, just say this is Impel Down and this is One Piece. Just say.
Oh, no, I know, guys. I know it's not a wise decision, but it will be an entertaining one, that's for sure.
Content. Kiwi is the one to go always for content, so I wouldn't
Right?
say no.
All right. Well,
But
How
we
could
find
Kiwi say
Mark.
no?
that is my
We go find
my
Mark.
suggestion.
Mark first, or Kiwi go inside.
How the hell are we supposed to go and find this guy out hunting? Like, where did he even go?
We have a ranger.
Where did he come
Ranger
from?
find us
A
the guy.
ranger doesn't range.
Bro, I got terrible rolls. I don't know what you want.
You're about to redeem yourself.
You're saying that in Sadiac, but also, like, I don't want to make any quick judgments here. What are the high elves doing here and for why? Maybe they have a good reason. I need to learn both sides
Oh, hi,
first.
Mark.
That I doubt it if they kicked them out of the city.
I don't think they kicked them out of the city. I think this is just how the orcs live.
Or out of
And then they built this city here.
Sorry, what did they say again?
What do you mean?
About how their living situation?
The elves came and built the city here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They usurped their lands.
This is kind of just how the orcs live, it seems like.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to open it and read it.
What kind of
I
suggestion
agree.
do you want to make here, Kiwi?
Yeah, I agree. What kind of suggestion?
I was thinking of turning myself into a high elf child and then suggesting that they let me in, but I don't know if that will work.
High
They're
elves
gonna
are the
wonder how you even
same
got there.
size creatures. You could turn into a high elf adult.
Oh, okay. Because it says on my thing that I cannot change my
Size?
size.
Yeah, they're a medium humanoid. You are a medium humanoid.
Okay.
What the hell?
If you were a halfling,
See?
then that would
It's
be
like
smaller
Destiny.
than you.
See, it's like Destiny.
So yeah, there you go. That solves our problem.
Potentially
And
just
I was
extra
thinking
lengthy.
of I was thinking of suggesting them that they let Xero in because he has elven blood in him.
Kiwi,
but I
you
don't know
don't
if that would
understand.
work.
I am a half elf.
Yeah, half. He would be like
You'd be dead.
insulted.
I am kind of a minority here.
Yeah,
They don't like me.
exactly.
Okay, well, we can try finding the leader and seeing what he says, but that seems like the only choice. But I am really bad at talking to people. Wait, I
know.
have dimension door. I can dimension door you guys.
What, you were gonna immediately break in? What?
No, not immediately. Not immediately. I wouldn't
So
do it
you go
immediately.
inside, you get some info, and then you dimension this door inside, or you dimension this door out. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. As I see it, we have two
right
options.
back.
We go and find Marg, who's out hunting somewhere, somehow.
Marge.
Or we send Kiwi in on an infiltration mission to gather some info.
Or we do both, you know? Kiwi goes in, gets some information, we find Marg, get our information, we meet up in the middle point, and we just share.
I also agree with Argoth's suggestion, because you do seem to have some sort of spell that would allow the guards to let us in without us having to do any of this. But I don't know.
Oh.
That's just a
that doesn't sound
suggestion.
Funny. That doesn't sound funny.
I think there is some reading happening right now.
The suggestion would fail. The suggestion would fail because it's asking the creature to stop. No, wait, where is it? The suggestion must be worded in such a manner to make the course of action sound reasonable, where to them it's reasonable to not let anybody but high elves in. It would just fail because it's unreasonable to them to let anybody but high elves in.
Can't you just suggest to them that we're high elves?
I mean, we have to do some kind of trickery and like making you guys seem like high elves, I guess, for it to work.
Go to cosplay shop.
We just go back through the portal somehow to a cosplay shop in Chicago.
Yep. Yeah.
And if the suggestion fails, then I will not be let in, and you guys might be arrested. Oh wait, we can just commit a crime and get arrested and get inside.
What?
Why do we want to get arrested? What did I?
Well, I would be able to see the outside and then use.
Why is this something we were thinking about? I'm just saying, we stumbled upon this random ass city with a situation that seems to be neutral, and then we're thinking of starting a crime just to get in there. We could literally just move past the city.
We could.
But
okay,
also,
it's just that I don't want to be alone. Okay, I don't want to be alone inside of the city. That is it. That's what I'm thinking of wasting you guys in.
Can I suggest, do we want to go inside?
Well, I don't know. We don't know what's happening on the inside. What the situation
I'll
even
just
is.
Go in.
Hold on. I could just cast this, and then we can go inside.
A veil of shadows and silence radiates from your masking.
I would appreciate it if oh, fuck it, I'll read it. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, asking you and your companions
I
from
thought Silver was
detection.
going to read it. He started reading it.
Silver,
was
whenever
reading it
Silver
for
reads
myself.
anything, he mumbles it, so nobody understands.
Yeah,
I
because
know.
I was reading it for
You should
myself.
have read
I
it out
wasn't
loud
reading-
if you were already reading it.
Honestly. Read it for
That
chat.
wouldn't work the way you think it is.
Does
For
it?
the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a plus 10 bonus to Dex, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage. We need to be sneaking somewhere for this to do something. We can't just...
Okay, I will
it's
go-
Go
still
past
a
the
stealth
guards.
roll, and
Okay,
pass without a
I
trace
will
would
go-
mean like you don't leave any tracks or anything like that. You're walking up a stairwell with a gate with 2 guards on either side. You're even
Yeah.
there's no stealthing through that.
Okay,
You need
okay, I will go
you can't
in.
need that stuff.
I will go inside. I will go inside, learn some information, and if it seems worth it, we can. You guys can just sneak inside. Okay, you guys just sneak inside if it seems worth it. Okay.
No,
If it
look,
doesn't-
Or you can just let us in
I'll
with
just
the door.
exit this. I'll just exit out of the town if it's not, and if it's nothing worth it. Okay.
yeah, go in, get as much info as you can about the high elf situation, and get out. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
In and out mission.
In and out mission, easy peasy lemon
No
squeezy mission.
surprises. It'll be just
no
like,
surprises.
making a ham sandwich.
I will be
Just
I will
like taking-
be like Murasama. I will put on a
Taking
filter
candy from a
anytime
baby.
I'm about to say something bad. Okay. Okay. So I would. Can you ask one of the orcs if we can maybe use one of their like things to hide out in?
You could probably just duck behind a corner or something. I don't think the guards
You
are even
could
looking
just,
down
like,
here.
Go here, turn, and then go inside.
Yeah.
You know, it's-
Like
you don't
I
need
will
to
go.
go.
I will go right here. Oh, but wait. What way did we come from? What way
Where
did we
did you
come
just
from?
go?
I came
Oh,
from here.
right there.
To that. I came from here.
Okay. I will hide like right here.
You can just tell me that
Yeah.
you're hiding out of sight of
Oh
the
my
guards.
God, you're
Okay,
behind.
I am hiding out of the side of the guards, and I would like to shapeshift into a high elf. I don't know anything about
Okay.
high elf culture, so let's make me around like a young adult looking high
I would
elf.
say they talk posh.
Posh.
Okay.
No.
Grab your appearance to me.
They talk very posh.
Sorry, what did you say? What did you say, Cerby? I didn't hear
Can you
you.
describe your new appearance to me?
Okay, so I am a lanky looking young male, really nice muscles, really nice legs, everything. I look healthy, don't look crippled or anything like that. The average looking face, nothing too special, with longer hair that I will tie into a ponytail. I don't know what color do high elves have their hair?
That isn't natural colors.
Natural colors and brownish looking hair. I'm guessing pale looking skin. I'm
Mhm.
guessing pale looking skin. So basically, kind of my normal appearance as a changeling, but just prolonged out with higher features such as the little ears.
Okay.
Nothing too special. Like an average looking citizen of a high elf society.
The most average people there are, you know.
The most
Yeah.
average person with the body of a god.
I need to get the ladies. Okay. So I would like to wait. How do high elves speak? I need to practice this beforehand because I'm not good at that. Xero, the master of languages. How do you think that the high elves speak?
How do the high elves speak?
Yeah,
They
what do
probably have kind of a dignified nobleness to them. They may think that they're better
Mhm.
than everybody else. A little
Mhm.
snobbery is probably appreciated. They also likely sound a little ethereal-like, and they talk in cryptic languages and cryptic poems. and they never tell you what to go and do exactly, or their intentions.
Talk like Renge from Oron.
They are Organization 13.
Kiwi, talk like Renge from Oron.
Renge from more. Let me give me a sec. Renge from.
I just imagine Kiwi's like face actually melting in real life and shaping into a high elf. Kiwi is the character. I don't want to know what the high elves would even think if we sent Shyah ElBuff up to them.
Bro, don't even try.
Imagine they just spear him.
So since they have arrogance to them, I would just come up to the guards and be like, I wish you a good day. May I please enter the city? I don't think they would say please, actually.
I don't think they would say please, yes.
No, I don't think they would say please.
Good day. I wish the access to the city gates.
What the? I wish to enter this town.
Bro.
Open, says me.
I wish access to the gates.
The male guard on your left kind of eyes you.
No, I did not approach the gates. It was just talking with my friends.
Flux is just practicing in front of a mirror. The orcs are just looking at Flux like they're crazy.
Like you see, look here. You see this? This is your Disney princess moment. Your reflection right there. Do it.
My reflection.
Disney.
It's a Disney princess song, but it's just a hot male elf.
I'd watch that.
Okay.
Of course you would.
Okay. I think I might be fine. I just have to. Why are you putting me an introvert into this situation? Why did I choose to be
You
a
chose
changeling?
a bard changeling.
You chose a
This is your life.
This is on you. This is on you.
Okay, I will. Yeah.
Suitable for any situation.
You could have been.
Okay, so I will just approach the guards and say, "May I have the access to the gates, to the city, not the gates?"
You could just walk up to this and say, "Open the gates."
I
But yeah.
could, but that's it. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Open the gates, peasants.
I would like to approach the thing while I'm
Negative
internally
words, sorry.
panicking and dying inside. I have a very straight face, no emotion showing, just arrogance seeping through my eyeballs. You can just see it pouring down.
Arrogance pouring down to the eyeballs. Are you crying?
I look at the guards and I kind of flick my nose upwards a little bit and say, "Open the doors."
Roll my performance.
Oh no.
Oh god. My
Why?
ears.
What do you
My
add? What is your?
fucking
That just your?
That performance is cheese flavored.
Oh boy.
Wait. I'll also intimidate them a bit. I'll also intimidate them a bit.
Okay.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
holy
Oh my
balls!
god. All right, you can intimidate him into letting us in.
The card looks at you. Despite your awkward speech, you have an aura that you do in fact belong here and is quite intimidated by. Without questioning, they open the gate and they let you through.
W
Yeah, let's go!
Okay, as soon as I enter the city, I would kind of like to see what I'm seeing, look around a little bit, see what
So
I'm
the
supposed
city
to expect.
is very kind of well crafted. All the buildings are made of stone. They're pristine. They are ornate. You see, there's the ring in the center of the city. All the central buildings are basically like shops, artisan stores, places of business. The one in the very, very center is a massive temple. The outer buildings are all what appear to be like homes and where they live.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I would like to approach. You said so. What did you say? If there are any shops or anything like that, or bars?
So all the central buildings, all the ones in that inner circle there, on the other side of the road there, are like stores, artisan craftsmen, like trade people, and then in the very center is a giant temple.
Okay, I would like to kind of approach one of the. I forgot to ask for gold. I don't have any gold. I'm poor. It's fine. I would like to approach one of these one of these artisan stores, and
Those
kind
are
of
houses.
Sorry, said artisan stores were in the middle. This one's.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to approach this artisan store, and I'm not gonna put on an act again. Just take it as if he's acting this way. Kind of ask, not the arms part. I'm thinking of how I can say this in the most disrespectful way possible.
So, for reference, you have approached a weaving store. So there's lots of beautifully
The
woven
weaving
like
store?
silks and fabrics.
Weeb.
Oh, weave.
There's a blonde woman sitting like within the store who seems to be working on a loom currently.
Okay. Then I would like to ask, for who these like fabrics might be for. Women, men, anything like that. I want to know a little bit more about their culture, if that's possible.
You're asking as a high elf about the culture of high elves? Just clarifying.
You might.
No. You
might want to rethink that.
The way I'm asking. No. I'm asking who these clothes are for. Women or men? That's what I'm asking.
They're just fabrics. They're not like made into anything yet.
Okay, then never mind that. Let me see. Okay, what is right here? What is right here?
Jeweler.
Jewelers? And what are these?
It's any assortment of like what you would imagine fine craftsmanship would be.
Okay. There is no adventurers guild. You said there's a temple. May I enter the temple?
There's a temple. As you approach the temple, you see a bunch of clerics, and a couple of paladins kind of on the outside of the building as you approach them. Do you just walk past them or do you address them?
I would like to address them.
How do you do so?
Since I'm thinking that high elves might be a religious race, I gently nod my head in respect and kind of posture myself like I'm not trying to intimidate them or anything like that, and just kindly ask them, not kindly, like a high elf would, like a high elf would, with disrespect, ask them.
I think the word you're looking for is confidently. I know it's not within your vocabulary,
yes,
but that is the word you're looking for.
I asked them, what should I ask them? Since when has this city been up and running like this? That I'm an adventurer, kind of asking around, if possible.
He kind of looks down at you. An adventurer. This city's been here for a millennia. How did you get in here?
The guards let me in. I'm scared. That might have been a bad answer.
What do you what do you do now?
Oh, I just said that the talked to the guards and they agreed to let me in.
Oh, he just kind of is ignoring you at this point.
I'm holding myself back. Okay, I would just like to go in to the temple.
Oh. Okay. As you enter in the temple, you see what is like a large congregation of rows, and on the far side, a large statue of an elven woman.
Ooh, can I see if I can find out more about the elven woman? Investigate her or something like that?
Give me 1 second. I wrote down the god's name, but then I lost it, so I have to find it again. I'm sorry.
And try to find the file in Cerby's computer? Mission impossible.
No.
Yeah.
The second issue is I don't know how you pronounce elven names, but
I don't think any of us would. I should, but my thing means that I also speak it badly. I can still understand, but I'm not fluent. Actually, wait a minute. No, I do know Elvish. Fuck.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, that helps.
So the statue of the goddess is of a tall, slender woman with long hair holding a bow and arrow. There seems to be a lot of what would look like moon ornate decorative features throughout the temple.
The moon.
Okay.
The moon.
Do I see anything else around the temple? Is there like a library or anything like that I can enter?
There are what appear to be towers to the side of the temple that you don't have. They're not a part of the main chamber, but you can see the doors that would lead to them.
Okay. Can I perhaps enter through one of those doors? Or will I be stopped?
You may go and attempt to do so. You've got to tell me what you do, and I'll tell you what happens.
Okay, I would like to approach the doors, and I would like to attempt to open it.
Okay, you do so.
Okay, so did I enter the room?
Yes. So, in which side did you go to? Left or right?
Left.
Okay. You see what is. There are many clerics and a few wizards scattered throughout here. They seem to be working on like alchemic research throughout it. There's a spiral staircase leading up. The bottom floor is mostly all like kind of chemical potion brewing. Lots of vials, lots of things happening in that regard.
Well, I'm not going to touch any of that. I would like to. Can I approach one of the wizards?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to ask one of the wizards what they're brewing.
I am currently working on a potion of forced truth speaking. Coerced truth telling.
Whoa.
Well, I just kind of praise him for his good work and quietly go upstairs, not intruding anymore. So I don't want that to touch me in any way, shape, or form.
Here, try it. Makes you chug the bottle.
I eyes you awkwardly as you walk away. You ascend the staircase. This next layer that you reach to appears to be, it's more arcane study, but this is more.
Arcane?
You see more wizards here. A lot more book research.
Okay. Can I touch one of the books? Or may I touch one of the books?
You just poke it.
You touch a book.
Oh God, words, reading.
Can you eat it?
Did you eat it to learn its stats?
It's a book.
Imagine, I can't eat it. No, don't give me ideas. Don't give me ideas. Not give me ideas. Okay, I would like to open the book.
It's a spell book.
Can I read any of the spells?
They're all wizard spells. You don't really recognize any of them.
Okay, can I open any other book?
You can gather just from what you are looking around. These are all wizards studying magic. They are what you would assume to be what a wizard study would look like. You don't see anything particularly out of the ordinary.
Okay. And then I will just.
So you are getting some eyes on you as you poke books.
Okay, I would let the book go and just go downstairs,
book
exit the
poker.
left side.
The book poker already has a name for himself. Look at him go. There you go. Hey.
I'll just exit the library in like the left side of the tower and go towards the right side.
Okay. As you approach the right side of the tower, the door is locked.
Oh, that's very, very mean. I don't think I can steal anything. Is there anything else that catches my eye in the temple? Or might catch my eye?
You see what appears to probably be the head priest on the far back towards the statue, but otherwise it looks like a general temple to some goddess that you do not recognize.
I would like to say this is going better than I expected. I thought Flux would get captured by now, but I never expected Flux to go randomly poking their head into a church and then start poking books left and right. Like, this is kind of peak, not gonna lie. If I was anybody at the church, I'd be like, what are you doing? Hello?
They are questioning, but she hasn't stayed in any one place long enough to really draw too much attention.
Okay. At least you got that going for you.
I don't know anything about religion, so I can't act like I came in here to pray and then leave. This is troubling.
So,
I don't know. Do you remember the objective of why you stuck in there, by the way?
Yes, to find out about why the
poke the
Hyles took the
books.
city. Well, I wasn't expecting the books to just have spells
I
in
don't
them.
expect
I was
books
hoping that I
either,
would
not gonna
find out
lie.
more about... You never let me finish! Okay, I would like to exit the city.
Exit the city?
No, not exit the city. Exit the temple and go to these housing areas. You said there are only houses.
You're
There's no
about to be
tavern or
lost.
anything like that.
The outer buildings on the outside of the ring are housing. The inside ones are all the stores and artisans and everything.
Okay,
you don't
so is
see
there-
necessarily a tavern, but you do see a place that would be, I guess, the closest. It's kind of a bar, sort of. More
The high up
class than
nightclub.
just a tavern, yeah.
It's got a bouncer and
dear,
everything.
I don't have any money. I don't have much money.
You don't have money.
I have
Money.
approximately
I would like to say,
6.1 gold pieces.
a Flux, you are a bard. I'm just saying.
You think You think I can seduce somebody and score myself a room by being a crass, high
probably
you
don't
can
have to
just, start
seduce.
playing your
You
guitar.
could, yeah.
Or playing your thingy.
Whatever instrument that you
And-
have.
Your instrument is a pot and spoon.
What?
No, I have a violin. I can have up to 4 instruments. I have a violin.
No, I need you to go into that
Just
high-class nightclub and then play music with the pot and the spoon. I need to see that.
It will instantly get me kicked out. It will instantly get me kicked out.
What?
Okay, I would like to go. I would like to go inside. Okay, the high class bar, and I would like to go up to the bartender or like whoever is in charge of the bar, and I would like to ask them if they maybe need some entertainment for the night. Music kind, not sexual kind.
Oh, what a letdown.
The man behind the bar has long white hair and it is looking older even among like elf standards. Like you can tell he's
almost as old as Argoth.
Elder.
Oh no, I'm gonna be caught by the old elf.
He looks at you and goes, "What kind of music do you play?"
Well, I am a very
I'm a pot and spoon player.
well, I can use the classic music from my previous world, but I can say I am
Your
very
what?
proficient in playing the violin for like the this is in Elven speak because I don't want to pretend like I know how to speak in a posh way. Okay, I'm just
You're speaking Elvish?
Cerby. No.
Kiwi's given up on pretending to be confident.
Yeah, this is spoken in a very confident manner, but I'm not doing it because I can't do that. But Flux is doing it, right?
I don't think this is how this works, Kiwi.
It's not how it works.
Okay. So I am a very proficient musical player in violin. In my hometown, I was the one doing all of the entertainment for any special occasion that my family might have hosted inside of our house. I am very proficient in classical music. Not Elven classical, but just all kind classical.
You're going to specify that you don't know Elven classical?
I don't know Elven classical. This is just an excuse. And wait, did he speak to me just now? Did he speak to me just now?
No. That was me asking you if you just to clarify.
You really think that's a good
You
idea?
are clarifying that you do not know Elven music.
As an Elven
okay,
bard.
sorry, thank you for pointing that out. I'll just say that my parents were kind of eccentric and didn't really teach me much about Elven music, but I'm very willing to learn.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, that's the only excuse I can think of.
Well, you
As to why, I don't know.
not say anything either. Just play.
Then I won't say anything. I'm just saying in case they ask me. Okay. Again, from the very beginning, because you guys keep on interrupting my train of thought, pointing out good points. Okay. I will come
Stop
up
making good points.
Okay. Why did I choose to be a changeling? Okay. Give me just my moment to catch my breath. My anxiety is out of the roof right now. Yeah. I am very, very proficient in playing violin, in the violin as the instrument. Very, very proficient in classical music and entertaining
Or you
music.
hold a bow.
Well,
So, if you need an entertainer, I will willingly do so for the night, whole
your
night.
timing is quite apt, actually. We had a harpist who was meant to play tonight, but she has had other complications come up and couldn't make it. if you're as capable as you say, then I'd be happy to have you for the night.
Of course,
He kind of gestures over to like a slightly raised area with a seat where you could play your violin.
Of course, thank you very much.
Oh
I pull out my violin out of this bag that I have, and I kind of start preparing in the most lavish, not lavish, not confident. What is the word for it? Like
Confident?
abstract, not confident. The other word, like over the top way possible. Entertaining way possible. That's the correct word.
What?
I don't know what you're looking for.
So when you bend down to pick up your violin out of your bag, you just stick your ass out more? Is that what's happening?
No,
It's like,
no.
oh
Okay,
my!
and,
Let me take my violin out of this bag.
And as I'm preparing, I take a deep breath and put my hand on like my chest, and I cast guidance on myself, pretty please.
Yes.
Oh god.
So-
Oh jeez.
and I would like to play. Wait, it has to be classical music, right?
That is what you said you were proficient with, to the man.
Just randomly
spoke
plays
with.
heavy metal on the violin.
On the violin. God damn.
Give me a sec. I'm googling the most
I was
elegant
playing title
classical
screen
music.
music from Kingdom
Play
Hearts.
for Elise. Just play for Elise.
Fleur de Lis.
Everyone knows that.
I do know the Nino Ninos.
I don't know if it's a good idea to play something that. Okay, here, this one.
Well, you
Oh,
are a traveling
this one.
bard. You probably know music they don't know of.
Okay, then play for Elise. We can't play it because I don't know how to play it, but play for Elise then.
Play Rush E.
You don't have to.
Roll me
have to
a
roll
performance.
Play Darude
Yes,
Sandstorm.
Yo.
Yo!
Okay, yeah, 21.
You establish, you start playing your music. No one pays you too much mind. It's kind of the expected for the atmosphere here at this little bar. And the guests, they seem to be enjoying your music. You have told them that you were going to play for him all night.
No! What about us? What the fuck?
So he's expecting you to be the entertainment for the night. And
That's perfectly
so far,
fine.
the guests seem pretty happy with your performance, so he is happy to
Elise.
let you continue to play.
For Elise.
Well.
While Kiwi
What
is sitting there entertaining elves for the night. What are the rest of you gonna do?
God damn it, Kiwi! You should have just
But
asked the
the
guy
temple?
for information! He was willing to talk to you! You even go to the night bar! No, just performing for no reason!
How can I be right?
She just had to perform.
So what
well.
are you guys doing while Kiwi is off?
We did a flip contest. Every one of us.
I saw
fell
that, yeah.
under- Then Shyah taught me how to say a swear in Spanish,
Yeah?
Mm. Okay.
and that was it.
Alright.
So at this point, it's approaching. It's approaching morning.
What the fuck? We've been flipping all day, baby! Let's go!
Well, technically all night because we slept all day.
All night
guys,
too,
we slept all
yeah!
guys, I'm gonna show you how good I've become. How good. Look at this. Look at this shit. Look at it.
This is just the anime filler episode.
Bam!
Oh my god, you actually did get good. What the frick?
Y'all, let me wait, hold on. Let me try.
Oh my goodness.
No, I still found my place.
No, you did 8. This time was 10.
I am worse. I fell on my ass. I didn't even
Revy's
jump.
just tired, man. It's so
Revy
late.
fucking dies.
It's
Revy
really
needs-
hard to do
As
this
you
in
guys
heavy armor.
are attempting to do your flips. You see one orc over to the side clapping. He's having a blast watching you guys.
Hey,
He spoke me.
You know, Flux is entertaining the elves, we're entertaining the orcs. It works out. All right.
As you finish your fun flip expenditure, you hear some commotion from the far side of the swamps over past where much of the huts are. It seems that a hunting party is returning.
Oh, perfect.
It's Marge.
Marge.
Marge Simpson.
From The Simpsons, yeah. I can already picture it. Marge would be the leader of the orc tribe. Cool. All right. Well, I don't want to intrude upon their triumphant return. I would probably wait for them to retire to whatever place they are. Like, I would suppose the chieftain's hut, if I had to assume about D&D orc culture. And
You're just
then
gonna watch the
approach.
party?
Yeah, I'll watch for now, and then whenever he retires and is available to speak to, then I'll approach.
You see a very large, very muscular, kind of scarred up, older looking orc, and around him are about 4 other orcs. They come carrying the corpses of 3 dead marrow and 3 kind of like big sacks full of quippers. And as they walk up, you see the other orcs kind of excited at their return. They all kind of gather around and they start handing out the food. The butchers go and start preparing the big marrow bodies. And you can see that they are preparing what will likely be a large meal for the morning.
Feast.
Nice. Well, I don't know how long these festivities will go. Well, I will continue to wait so as not to intrude. Is he available to speak to? What is he doing currently? The Marge Simpson.
Marg. He appears to be conversing with some of the other, what would look like kind of the older orcs amongst them. He doesn't look overly busy, but he is talking to people.
All right, then I suppose I'll approach and then politely make my presence known. Excuse me, but are you Marge? Marg.
So, I am, and who might you be, tiny lady?
I am a traveling paladin. I was speaking to one of your clan members earlier, and they suggested that I come to you for guidance on the current situation of the city.
Current situation of the city? What?
Oh.
I don't quite know what you mean by that.
I am simply curious to know exactly what is going on with the high elves and the orcs.
You must never have been to these parts before. Arg has been like this for centuries now. Quite long. But it is as it seems on the surface. The elves have claimed their portion of our land, and they've built their structures there, and we live as we do out here.
Why did the elves come and build this place here of all places?
I wouldn't be one to know much on the topic. You or the religious fighter types might know more. Something to do with connections to their goddess and ties to some weave. I couldn't really say much on it. It's all far beyond me.
Not gonna lie, every single time you say weave, I still think weeb. And I just imagine the high elves just like worshipping some otaku or something like that. But okay. Can I recall?
They're not bobbing.
Can I recall anything at all, religious-wise, of something that would indicate what the purpose of the high elves would be here? Like what god they're worshiping?
I guess roll me history.
History. All right. Well,
Well, considering you're not naturally from this world, and you haven't exactly studied a ton on other religions, you can't really place who the goddess might be.
damn. Yeah. That's what I was worried about, because like we're not from here, so I can't do any of the usual checks though that my background would help me with. We got isekai, bro. and I know this is definitely a goddess I should know of because they are in Baldur's Gate 3, but I can't remember their name or what they're about. So I've just got to screw.
It's not necessarily Mistra.
Okay, that's the name.
Assumptions there.
Gotcha. Well, shit. Are you not troubled by the High Elves' presence? Do you never have any thoughts of reclaiming your land?
He kind of laughs. It's a very hearty chuckle. He goes, the orcs would dream of that, but we stand no chance at that.
Oh, really? Do they outnumber you?
Immensely so.
Well, plans of revolution kind of out the gate there. Usually you need like 3 to 4 times more people, but we're not the majority here, unfortunately. Damn. Okay, well, now I'm rethinking. Do we even have to do anything about the current situation here? Unless if what the elves are doing is at all related to like the demonic cult, like we really shouldn't be here. This is not within our parameters to care about this. Wait, wasn't there a hint earlier in the campaign about like what cities had housed demonic cults? Was this one of them?
If you look at your map, you see there were several regions that were circled.
It was Urga.
I mean, Urga is outside the circle, but I'm assuming it is technically supposed to be circle.
You can see that there's a circle very close to Urg, but
okay,
it's
no,
not
that is
necessarily on the city itself.
All right.
But it could have ties.
So we're just wasting
potentially
time here.
You never know. Then let's get to the point of things. Well, I am currently on a mission with my party to vanquish the Demon Lord, and I would like to know if there are any signs of demonic cult activity within this city.
You see he ponders for a second. Well, I can't speak for the elves, obviously, but I would say activity in the city does seem to have picked up more than it has of past times. People go in and out of the city far more than they ever have before. The elves generally have always kept to themselves, pretty isolated within their walled city. So to have them constantly coming and going more so it is odd, though I can't in any way project cult activities. I wouldn't know that much.
And have you noticed anything strange while hunting?
Again, he ponders. I would say in the swamplands itself, not so much, but when you venture out further towards the actual river, the Marrow have seemed to have been avoiding that zone more than recently. That tended to be their main grounds. The fact that they've ventured this far into the swamp could be unnatural.
Oh.
Again, this is all conjecture. I really wouldn't know.
And then, final question. Have there been any strangers arriving in these parts outside from my party and myself?
I couldn't answer that. The elves all look the same to me. Whether they're new elves or old elves, they're just elves. They come, they go.
I see.
Where do
Okay.
they come from? Where do they go?
No other people outside of elves have arrived at the city recently?
The elves are the only thing that could go into the city. They wouldn't stand for anything else.
I see. Well, thank you very much for the information, and thank you for your time.
No worries.
All right.
I mean, come. We have quite the feast this morning for breakfast. You're welcome to join.
Oh,
yes.
Thank you for the hospitality. May I invite my party members?
Of course.
Suffering.
Keep playing the
Keep playing. You brought this upon yourself.
Fine. I'll
All
just
right.
ask the bartender later what if they
Awesome.
notice anything strange.
Then, yeah, I will invite my. I will invite Shyah, Aura, and I didn't forget about you either, Sense, to come and eat some marrow. What does marrow taste like, by the
Nice.
way?
Yeah, what is
Fish.
exactly?
Fish. Huh. Who would have
All
thought?
right, we're eating Cerby. Let's go.
All
Let's
right.
feast.
Then I shall feast.
Tonight.
We'll go back to you, Kiwi. You've been playing throughout a good chunk of the night now.
Give me-
You can
give me-
see that.
Just 1 second, my dad is in the bed.
All right.
Okay.
The barkeeper is having issues with the music. Barkeeper's like, do you know only one song?
It's for release, but
Playing it on
every
loop.
time it loops, it goes up one tone.
Yeah.
So the Mara are behaving suspiciously. They're not going to where they usually hang out. That might suggest cult activity.
Back at the swamp.
Well, I suppose it was inevitable. Miyazaki will give you a reason to go to the swamp.
Okay.
Wait. So, just a hypothetical. They could just have a portal in there, which is why they don't see suspicious people going in and out. Other than
Potentially. But the only person who could find that out is Flux. And we don't have a direct line of communication to Flux right now, so they wouldn't know any of this. Right?
Okay. So
Mhm.
I sigh graciously and I put my violin away.
Hold on.
Graciously.
Okay. I'm holding on.
holding.
So you've been playing throughout the night. You arrived like a little past midnight, right? It's now approaching sunrise in the morning. Roll me one more performance check to see how you finish out the night.
Oh no.
Oh,
My guidance is still in effect. Right?
Yeah, you didn't use it earlier.
No.
I mean, you could use it again on yourself, I
You
guess.
could cast it again, but yeah.
Yeah, I would like
That's
to
true.
cast guidance on myself again. And
Okay.
Casting guidance all night long.
and I roll performance. There we go. And D plus
18.
D4 plus D4 plus
Oh, wait,
D4.
roll the
Mhm,
d4. Roll it. Do it. It's gonna be a 1.
Jinx me.
That's what you get for jinxing me
Now-
last time.
As the hours go by, you've realized that you don't know as many songs as you maybe wish you did, and you're getting tired, so your performance has gone down in quality a tiny bit, but you still have managed to do a pretty good job overall. No one has complained about your music, and the bartender seems pretty content. As you finish up, you can put away your violin.
Yes, and I approach the bartender.
Mhm.
I ask him about his thoughts about my performance. Right? A little bit of validation.
Oh my
I mean, it
god.
was quite elegant. I had not heard any of those tracks before, which is surprising. I have heard many a musician play on this stage. So, I props to you for that.
I am quite honored that you think so. But I do have quite a few questions for you if I am allowed to ask.
I suppose you've earned as much.
Thank you very much. So, while I was entering the city, I saw quite a few dirty huts outside of it. It caught my eye. I did not prod around there, but I did wish to ask what was happening there, as I've never seen such a thing before as a traveling bard. It was quite an interesting sight.
Ah, yes, the orcs. Unfortunately, they are rather just a stain on the outside of this city. We mean They don't enter the city. We don't exit the city. It stands as the status quo. They remain there. But yes, you must not have this region before. Ark is pretty notorious.
Og? Oh, yeah. That's the name of the city.
Yes, indeed.
I apologize. I've been playing the whole night. My thoughts are tiny bit cloudy. Then I have another question for you. While I was on my travels, I heard words of a cult that quite very well goes against plenty of religions. So I was wondering if you might know something about it. They're quite notorious for summoning beasts that defeat cities and getting in the way of villages, burning them down. So I was wondering if you maybe know something about it, if you might have heard something about it from other beings inside of these beautiful walls.
we're really adding on to the complexity of the question here. Have you seen demonic cult activity?
Yay or nay?
I myself am quite devout to Sehanine.
We get it.
I'm sorry, I have no idea. How
Wait, hold on. Put it. I want to try.
Put it in chat so we can. Yeah,
Put it in here. I want to see.
I'm presuming this is the name of the goddess.
Yes, most of the elves here, you would know, are quite devout to her beauty. But I have seen some new faces in town recently who bear other symbols of religious texts that I do not recognize myself.
My best guess is Sehanine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Probably.
Moonbow, I guess.
I see. Are you capable of describing these crests? Or did you perhaps hear somebody talking about it around here? As I'm really trying to put an end to this.
It's quite valiant of you for a traveling bard. I don't pay much attention to the likes of others in that respect. I suppose the guards themselves might have more information on that matter.
Is there perhaps a guard barracks or something inside of the town? As I've never been here before, so I was just wondering.
Yes. They have several outposts. There's one by the front gates and then one towards the back of the temple.
Sorry, I'm eating an ice cream right now.
That's just.
No, I'm saying to you guys why I'm taking like such big pauses. I started like having really bad
Flux
shakes,
is
so I was
just
like,
eating
I better
ice
get
cream.
something sweet.
So he does offer you a drink after all your hard work.
Yeah, I'll take the drink. Thank you very much. Then, okay, do you perhaps know where I can find these new faces you have seen inside of the town? I would like to question them as well.
Well, they just come and go. I don't see any in here at the moment. Most of these are my regulars.
Oh, then do they come from the main gates or somewhere else inside of the town?
The main gates is the only way in or out of the city.
Okay, thank you very much. Outside of that, is there anything else I have to ask? Let me see. Oh, do you perhaps have any books or something of the sort about the town history?
Oh, I would ask the temple. They are the ones with all the books, generally speaking. They're very studious fellows in there.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll just turn to you guys outside of character, and do you guys have any other questions you would like me to ask?
I mean, we're not supposed to be able to help you, technically speaking.
That's cheating.
Good luck.
I don't care that it's cheating. I want to listen. I want to get as much information as possible. But
see, I would have been like, just tell chat to message the phone, but you can't take the phone with you.
Yeah.
So,
firstly, will the GM allow this?
Hey, what?
I mean,
Will you allow
will
it?
you allow us to
I will.
help?
I will allow you to put a lifeline to Kiwi. Yes.
Okay. We'll telepathically communicate with you, Kiwi.
Mhm.
All right. So, does anybody have anything they want to ask?
Not really.
In particular, no. It just
Damn.
be seeing if you can't find anything related to the cold. That's about it.
I would ask the questions I could about the cold.
No, I know, but I
If
mean,
I
like
probe
after
too
you leave
much?
with him, it would just be going to search for yourself, see if you can't find anything.
Yeah, honestly,
Okay,
at this point, you probably want to go to the guards, I would say. And
Yeah, I'm going to smile, finish my drink, and kindly thank the bartender, and then ask him, where are the barracks? Can you please point me towards it? Just a direction, or maybe draw me a small map so I can find it.
I don't have a map on me, but behind the temple or at the front gate.
You've been to the temple before. You should know where it is.
Yeah, so it's somewhere around.
It's the two biggest landmarks in the city.
Okay, then I'm going to exit the bar. I can't find anywhere to nap, so me super tired. I'm going to go towards the guard station.
I would say, Kiwi,
And-
from your performance, you've gained about 100 gold coins.
Yay!
We're rich.
Yeah.
I'm rich. Okay.
We take it from
I'm
her when she
going
gets back.
to. Where's the?
We split
Where
the
are the
money.
barracks, Cerby? Do we see the barracks
So
anywhere?
you circle to the back of the temple. You do see what appears to be a building kind of attached to the back, but different from it. And you see quite a few knights hanging out around there.
Okay, I would like to go there, and I would like to check if there are any guards kind of going in and out of there, or anybody working outside instead of going inside, so there is less of a chance I get arrested. I guess I get busted.
You see what looks to be two paladins practicing up front, just kind of sparring, like a friendly spar. And towards the building itself, you see a handful of other knights that are kind of conversing with each other.
Okay, I'm not going to bother the paladins practicing. I don't want to bother them. They seem scary. I'm going to go towards the knights kind of conversing with each other. I would like to, before I go in, I would like to check the mood that they're in. Is the conversation lovely, lively, nice, or is it serious?
I could say it's judgmental. They seem to be gossiping.
Ooh, I'm good with the tea, bro. I need to
My
calm
God.
down. Dial down. Okay, I would like to approach them. With confidence. And I'm going to be like, I am aware that I'm bothering you. However, I have a few questions.
They kind of eye you. They don't really respond. But the conversation has stopped, so you've taken their attention.
I was playing lovely music in the bar a little bit away from here, and I've heard from the bartender that there are some new faces around town, kind of seemingly wearing different symbols. I'm currently investigating about a really evil religion, and I was wondering if you might know something more about it.
They kind of eye you as a new face yourself.
Right.
And they're well, I suppose we have seen some new people around here.
Did you perhaps notice anything sus about them? Not sus, suspicious.
Sus.
Sorry.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Did these new people vent?
Well, suspicion is easily cast around here. What are you looking for specifically?
Something that might threaten our lovely goddess or our lovely culture.
They wouldn't be in here if that were the case.
I mean, I am aware of that. I'm not doubting your ability to see people as such, but I have traveled quite a while, and I have seen these types of people make their way inside of town and cause quite a bit of a ruckus. So I was just investigating it, as I've heard whispers about it.
Well, there's been no ruckus of any sort. We're capable guardsmen. Though there have been some strange individuals recently. We had to kick a few out not that long ago.
May I ask what perhaps they were wearing or what they were talking about while you were kicking them out?
They were pestering the temple, asking a lot of strange questions and trying to find locations throughout some far above what my knowledge is on religion, but it seemed that they said some sacrilegious things and were vacated from the premises.
I see. Did they leave any artifacts or anything of the sort at the temple?
If there was anything confiscated, they would be at the gate guardhouse.
May I perhaps know where the gate guardhouse is?
At the front gate?
I didn't know what a gate guardhouse was.
It's a guardhouse at the gate. There you go.
You know, like
Okay.
I hope this cleared it up for you.
Wait, what else did the bartender say?
Don't be suspicious.
I don't remember. I don't remember what else.
I have a question. Why are we avoiding saying demonic cult? Isn't that
I'm
like a known
scared.
thing within this world?
I am scared that like they might that they might mistake me for preaching like something. That's why I'm saying like a religion, right? Because I'm scared.
I see.
Because it was a really religious, aren't they? So like if I say something like demonic or cult, I'm scared they're going to react like my Christian mother.
Okay, here's the thing, right? Oh, okay. Fair enough. But the thing is, right? My God, do not mention portals, Kiwi. You are going to get screwed over.
No. I am not. I did not mention a portal. I did not mention a portal. Even I was being really careful with the bartender as well.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? You could probably establish yourself as a traveling bard with a party who is looking to investigate or take down the demonic cult. You could just give an excuse that, they're not high elves, so they weren't allowed into the city or something like that. Just to get some sort of like reason why you're going up to these people and asking them all these questions.
Oh, okay, yeah. It makes sense. Okay, so just to clarify something, as I'm seeing your judgy eyes, I am with a party of people that are trying to find out more about the phenomenon that's going on with this, as you would say, demonic religion. So that's why I'm asking these questions and prodding so much, as I would like to find out more to kind of get rid of this, as it's really, really dangerous. There, I almost said bad. It's really dangerous. So that's why I'm asking these questions, where I'm prodding so much. So do you have any more information you would like to give me? The reason that my party couldn't enter is because only I was worthy enough to enter. They're not high elves.
Screw you! I curse at you from beyond the wall. I was going to say beyond the grave, but I'm not dead yet, so.
To associate with others.
Xero, you just do the stereotypical anime of just sneezing.
Yeah.
I think somebody is talking shit about me.
About you.
I can't begin to imagine wanting to live outside of the city. But I suppose your quest is noble to an extent. I would talk to the gatehouse up front. They would know more on those who have been evicted than I would.
Is there anything perhaps I can say other than what I've already told you to get more information? about it, or do I just repeat what I've just told you? Because I've tried getting information out of the temple, but they kind of ignored me, which is why I'm asking you.
You tried getting information out of the temple. You went, someone just said,
You went in and poked a book.
You didn't really have any conversation with them even remotely.
Just actually talk to them, maybe, next time. That could be a good starting point.
Nervous. I'm not good at this. Okay, you guys are making fun of me too much.
No, we're laughing with you, Kiwi. It's all good.
I would suggest just relaying the information that you've told to me. I can't advise you on how to get information out of people.
I'm not your dad, Flux.
Goodbye then. Goodbye then. Thank you very much for your great assistance in this noble cause. You have fun gossiping.
I love how Kiwi is trying so hard to be like tiptoeing around her words, and then just
just smacks him in the face, just backhands him. That high elf sure has a strange way of speaking.
Okay.
Okay, leave. Let me go to the gate thing.
The gate guard house.
What do you mean, Kiwi?
It's at the gate.
It's when you entered the city.
Okay. Well, I would like to approach. Wait, I'm asking Cerby where the gate got. There are like multiple of these things, right? I'm asking you if any of them are the things.
Just you're there.
It's not like a large building. I didn't draw it. It's just there at the gate.
Okay, then I would like to approach the gate guard house.
Yes.
Okay, I would like to check if there is anybody standing outside or anybody going in and out of it without entering it, because I don't want to get busted and caught.
You see the two guards who are on the outside of the gate that you met on your way in, and you see from within the little gatehouse there are about 2 other guards sitting inside there.
I would like to approach. Oh, I don't like being inside, but I would like to approach the 2 guards inside.
Okay.
I would like to approach them confidently. That's a very important part. And I would like to say, hello, I'm a traveling bard with a party that's outside of the gates because they're not high elves. And while I was performing in the bar, I heard about people that were escorted outside of the town because they were harassing the temple and preaching some sacrilegious stuff. I almost said shit. And
a high elf would never say shit.
I was wondering if they dropped some artifacts or something of the sort, as I am with my party researching about the demonic religion / cult. Researching, yeah, that's what I said.
No, we're not. We're not researching. It makes it look like we have an interest to join them or some shit or learn about them.
Okay.
Investigating.
Investigating there, thank you. Investigating the demonic cult religion, and would like to know if there was anything of the sort around here.
You can see them deciding how to take this direction. You're associated with those guys from earlier.
Sadly, yes. It's been a difficult journey.
I can imagine. We have had dealings with some strange heretics, I suppose, recently.
Heresy.
Can you tell me more about them?
Burn the heretics.
They were trying to use a lot of our resources from the temple for some project going on towards the riverside. I don't know, and I don't particularly care what they were up to, but they were no longer welcome here, so we escorted them out with our weapons.
Of course. So, again, did you confiscate any artifacts or such from them?
Yeah, some things.
May I see them? You can keep them. I would just like to look at them and see if it's perhaps anything that might help my investigation towards finding out more about the said situation.
You roll persuasion.
I cast guidance on myself.
I'm gonna use my
All right.
lifeline here to Flux and say, I have this spell, by the way. If you can get any sort of item out of there to me, we might be able to pinpoint a better location. Just saying. If you can.
Okay,
Just a
gotcha.
suggestion.
Yep.
I suppose I could show you. It was just a few miscellaneous things. I don't really know what they are. He pulls out a
Well,
couple of what look like. Oh.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I'm just letting you know that we have seen the symbols regarding this demonic cult on miscellaneous things such as cups and candles. So anything that you have confiscated from them, no matter how miscellaneous it is, will greatly help our cause.
Mm-hmm. So he pulls out what look to be 2 English textbooks that you recognize as from your homeworld, as well as a cloak that does in fact bear the symbol that you recognize, and some sort of strange talisman that has some runes carved into it.
Goodness gracious. I make a very surprised face, and I praise them. You have done such a great job kicking them out of your town, because all of these are connected to our investigation. You did such a great job. Because if you didn't
Thanks.
do your job so well, this would have ended really badly.
Thanks, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can tell you're not
kiss
from
their
around
hands as
here.
well?
Like I said, I am a traveling bard. My journey has been difficult, but I am not from around here.
Tell the guards that they're your pog champ.
Yeah.
You in particular are my Discord kitten.
I'll buy them Discord Nitro for doing such a good job.
You do have 100 gold now, so.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I have 106 gold.
Hey, use that 100 gold. Yeah, I'll say it afterwards.
I'm going to make a serious face, and I would like to ask them if it's possible for them to perhaps give me these items. If not, if they can bring them to the gate so I can let my party members see them as well, to confirm that I have seen something inside of the town that's related to the cult.
I'm afraid having them confiscated, and especially if you're going to reaffirm that they're from something as dangerous as that, I can't let them leave my side.
Of course, that's why I would like you to take them outside of the gate so my party members can see them as well. You can keep them. We would just like to see them and check if we can maybe find out from where exactly they came from.
I don't think those would be of any help to us, are you?
Well, they would be of great help to us to stop the cause. If we stop this cause, then there is a less of a chance that you will have to deal with such heretics again inside of your peaceful town, no?
No, they won't cause us any trouble. We can take care of that ourselves.
Right? I don't want them bitching when we come back and there's a huge ass dragon destroying their city.
That's what I was about to. I'm thinking how to say. I'm thinking how to say this without it sounding threatening.
Yes, I was gonna say you might not want to threaten them.
Yeah. I am asking you to show it to them because I have seen them summon great beasts, even outside of the town, and use portals and such to bring you to different locations.
Let's see.
So that's why I'm asking to find out the exact position of the cult so we can get rid of them, because even if they're outside of the town, if they have a great power to destroy a town, even without being inside of it, which is why I'm asking so greatly to let my party members also see the objects. They will not enter the town, they will not interact with you guys. You will just be present while they check the items and will return them to you instantaneously.
Roll me persuasion again.
Can I use guidance on myself again?
I mean, you didn't use it the last time. Did you use it for this? You rolled a 24.
I mean, yeah. You use it for every roll that you do.
Oh my god. She just keeps getting good rolls for this shit.
I don't see how it would benefit us, but I suppose it doesn't necessarily hurt anything. You see he gathers up kind of the items haphazardly, and he walks with you towards the gate.
Okay, I would like to call over my party members to the front of the gate and kind of go to them and kind of explain to them everything I've learned so far, and ask them if any of them have the ability to check the items, kind of without the guard hearing, like kind of underhandedly.
As you kind of exit the city, you see your party members off to the side with the orcs having a feast on fish.
No! You're fools! I'll call them really, really, really quickly. Call them over. Call them over. Come here.
Well, I suppose Revy gets up and then heads towards the gate.
Yeah, explain everything to Revy.
All right.
These are the items of the cult.
I'm not like
These
so
are the items. These are the items of the
You can
cult.
see
And
the guardsmen holding the items, judging you in particular, Xero, very heavily.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. You don't like me.
I turn to the guardsmen. And explain to them, this is my party members. They're just going to check the items and then return the items to him.
He kind of
Yeah, I know.
shows the items. He looks very uninterested.
All right.
It's an item.
I won't say anything just yet. I take a close look at all the items. I believe my locate object spell doesn't require me to have them. I can simply describe it once I've taken a look at the object. Is that correct?
It says the spell can locate a specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close within 30 feet at least once.
Okay,
I mean,
yes.
The first paragraph too. Describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction to the object's location, as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If it's in motion, then you know the direction of its movement. So I think I can just take a look at it and then describe it later on to myself to then use locate object. Right?
You can. It is going to specify that particular object, though, not another associated object.
I see. So then it would have to be the second one. Specific object known to you as long as you have seen it up close, right? Wait,
I
but
think
you know
again,
where
it
they
would
are.
be the object that you are aware of. So if you were to leave, you could relocate these objects that you've seen now.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the object of that particular kind, I would say, okay, you could use it for the talisman to locate similar talismans of that kind.
I mean, why couldn't you use it for the robe of the similar kind as well? Because all of the robes are practically the same.
I think it's a little too generic.
The spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind, such as a certain kind of apparel, jewelry, furniture, tool, or weapon. Okay. So yeah, at the very least, I should be able to say or see or locate things that are similar to the thing that I've seen before within 30 feet.
Your best bet would be with the talisman. It's the most specific of the items there.
All right. Then I hone in on the talisman and I'll look it up and down. I say to myself, yes, I see. And then I put it back down.
My precious.
Oh no! This is gonna get speared by the guard immediately.
Okay,
are we done here?
Yes, thank you very much.
Yes, indeed.
Just another question before you leave, because I'm going to get going now as well. Did you perhaps see what direction the heretics went after you kicked them out of the town?
Not particularly, but they've been doing stuff around the riverside. I couldn't tell you what.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for taking the time out of your day to do this, and I shall take my leave. Goodbye.
Bye.
Okay. He gathers up the box of items and begins walking back up the stairs. As he does so, a large crack appears above the city,
Of course.
spanning just about the length of the central courtyard.
Oh,
and a
shit.
large building crashes down into the center of the city.
And we are about to
Oh,
You're
you guys
about
gonna
to
handle
leave
that on your
the
own now?
You can see he looks pretty shocked and begins running up the stairs. They close the gates behind him.
Well, this has
Well, good exited the city.
this clearly has nothing to do with us, so
Yeah.
I hope the bartender's
just
okay though.
waiting.
Well, I'm exhausted.
Right?
Social battery.
Bro, that poor
strain.
bartender, man.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I mean,
I am
he did.
still eating fish. It's like fish.
I kind of worry for the orcs
Cerby.
though. They were nice.
So we should have just had a map drawn with like a PNG of just like a crater that you could have replaced this with.
I can draw the building that crashed down.
I imagine like it being animated in Photoshop, and then Cerby just drags like a PNG of a building, just smacks it into the city.
It's right here.
Damn.
Oh, I missed the temple. That's such a shame.
There's rubble. Like all the buildings surrounding it have taken damage.
All
At
right.
least the bartender is not hurt. He was like around here.
Well, hopefully. It's like you forgot something at the bar, then he was running over to give it to you at the gate. No.
Led behind.
No. Okay,
I
so
left my bucket and ladle behind.
Oh, geez. It's going to be greatly missed.
well, now what do we do? Well, building crashed into the middle of the city. They closed the door behind them. They've constantly stated that they don't want help from outsiders.
I can just dimension door myself inside.
Is that how Dimension Door works?
No.
As long as I've
ethereal.
seen the look.
Or not. I could messy step over.
But it says, give me a second. It says as long as I've seen the location, I can go inside on it. 250. No, never mind. Teleport yourself from your current location to any other spot within range.
I mean, it's within range, isn't it?
You can bring along-
there
yeah,
is
400
chances
feet.
I'd have to read the spell again, but I think depending on how well you know the location, it depends on how well the spell works. But I could be confusing it with another. Regardless, I think this is probably a good place to stop for today.
All right, fair enough. Man, I wanna feast more with these orcs. They seem cool. I think these are my people.
Yeah, you're not half elf, you're half orc.
Flux
Yeah.
is now as sleep deprived as me.
I think the orcs would make a great addition to the Church of Ass. I
Yeah.
think I could teach them. Maybe they already
They
appreciate
don't know
it.
much of religion
Guide
currently.
them.
Yeah.
They're open
Yo,
canvases. Yeah.
They're the perfect people to induct into my religious cult. I mean, religion. So,
Good thing
anyways,
clarified.
guys. Yeah,
I did
that's
well.
You did. That was really funny.
You did.
How you went into the church and poked the books and then said, "Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you're making a truth potion. All right, goodbye." I bet you that guy's probably like, "What the fuck was that?" Still till today, he was like sleeping in bed, just couldn't close his eyes because he was wondering what that high elf was on about.
I could have asked him if he could give me one, but I didn't have any gold at the time, so I couldn't. I could have
mean,
bought one.
Now that you had gold, you probably could have gone back and bought it. But if they were selling it, I don't know if they were selling it.
I think that the temple just likes arresting people and torturing them out of information.
That's
What?
a bold assumption there.
There was nothing to suggest that you saw.
I'm Christian. I know about Christian history.
They're not
And
Christian.
they're not Christian.
I mean, I know about religion. That's what I mean. And I know about religious
What? Whoa! What are these statements? Oh my God, Kiwi. All right. Well, anyways,
Damn, Kiwi,
guys,
that-
Oh my goodness.
oh my goodness.
I did. The
Oh,
Kiwi's
man, damn.
perspective is not what the legit Weebs stand for. She's not affiliated with us. So, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Hope you guys enjoyed your time here.
Kiwi just Snickers.
I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll catch you in the next one, maybe.
I-
Bye bye.
Later,
Yeah.
dudes.